Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, in this video, I'll be talking about how to use Microsoft Planner to be able to manage your daily workflow activities in your day job, right? So let me just explain what I'm going to show in this video. How to use Microsoft to manage your daily workflow activities. Right. So, first of all, what is Microsoft Planner? So, Microsoft Planner is an online tool that is designed um, to manage your daily workflows. It allows you to manage deadlines, manage activities, manage tasks assigned to you. It allows you to create new tasks to your team members or department members. It allows you to assign deadlines to tasks. It allows you to follow up on existing tasks and their deadlines or due dates as they call it, right? It allows you it allows you to add attachment to the tasks, uh, supports adding comments to your tasks which are assigned to your team members, right? So essentially, Microsoft Planner comes part of Office 365, and it comes part of your Office suite on the cloud, and it also has a mobile app that you can download, and once you log in, you'll be able to track all your activities on that tool. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. So I recommend you guys to use it as part of your from your Edge browser because it integrates directly with Office 365. Once you go to tasks.office.com, which is basically your Microsoft Planner. It's called, the URL is tasks.office.com. Once you log in, it's called, you'll see the name Planner on the very top. That's part of your Office 365 suite of applications. And here you'll be able to start looking at your main dashboard on how to manage your daily activities. Now, keep in mind there are two different options of managing your daily workflow activities. You have option one, manage by project, manage your tasks by projects, right? If you're running multiple projects and you have different tasks assigned to different teams, you can do it that way, or you can manage your tasks by teams or departments. So if you're someone like, let's say you're a director, you're managing different departments or different teams, you can assign your tasks based on the team numbers that you have, and then you can track them that way, right? I'm going to show the option on how to manage your tasks by project because I'm managing multiple projects, and I'm going to show you how to manage your tasks by different projects using Microsoft Planner, okay? So let's go ahead right here. So once you log in, you can see this main dashboard which shows you the different um, plans that you have for your daily activities. So let's say I'm going to create a new plan. I'll make it a blank. You have some options. You have a simple plan, you have project management plan, you have software development plan. These are different templates that you can use if you are running similar projects, such as, for example, if you are running a software development project, you can use this plan, which is a template that has predefined tasks and activities for you to create and manage and look at the deadlines and set due dates. You have employee onboarding, which is another template that allows you to track the activities related to um, receiving a new employee. Right, this is another template called the business plan template. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on new blank template. I'll give it a name. So we have a project called website revamp. I'll leave this blank and I'll keep it private. This will be private to me. And so now my plan is called website revamp, right? Because we have a revamp project, right? And I'll go ahead and click create. This will allow me to create my plan, which is based on the project which I'm currently managing. So now you have different options. Now here you have different to-do lists. Like for example, if you want to add different buckets related to the specific plan, which is the project which I created. So let's say, for example, I'm going to add a task here. I'll call it send RFP to send RFP to vendors. All right, I'm going to set a due date. Okay, I'll set the due date to be, for example, on, let's say, Monday the 24th. Right, I can assign a team member, which I have, for example, right? The name comes up. As long as the team member is part of your Office 365 organization, you're going to see their name pop up here, right? You can put any name here that you want that are part of your team, which you can be able to send them. Once you assign a team member and you hit click, it will go to a notification email, will automatically go to that person on their Outlook to notify them that they have received the tasks that, for example, which they have to look at and view on their Microsoft Planner. So here the member is not part of my plan, but once I click assign and add, he will be added to my group's plan, right? Which is my project here. Okay, and then now the team member is added. Now you have the due date set. Okay, now for example, I want to take a look at some details. Let's say here, this is a new bucket. So buckets are basically different sections related to your project, which allows you to add different tasks related to that specific bucket. So here I can add another task. For example, I'll call it approve a proposal from vendor, right? And I'll set a due date, for example, on the 27th. Okay. Now the task is added. Now I have two tasks related to this specific project under this to-do bucket. I can add a new bucket with different activities, for example, and then under that bucket I can add different tasks which are assigned to different departments or different who will have different tasks related to the same project. For example, let's say I'll add a bucket named media department. Okay, so that's the bucket. Now I'm going to add a task. Review front end design from proposal. Approve proposal. And I'll set the due date, for example, to be on 27. Right now this task is added. Now again, I can assign different people in my different departments, let's say in media or others, to be able to look at this task, and then every time I can log in, I'll see exactly who has what. Now let's say I want to add additional detail to this specific task. Maybe, for example, there was an update here which I had to make, so I'm going to click on here and I'm going to open the task. Now I get details related to that specific task. So send RFP to vendors, right? It has the bucket under to do, the progress not started. I can make it in progress, for example. I can set the priority if I want, high, urgent, important, or low, right? I can change the due date if I want to. I can put a label to it, pink, red, whatever, to give me some sort of notification about it, okay? I can add notes to this specific task. I can add a checklist of items to this specific task. If there's an attachment, I can add it here. I can add the attachment and I'll be able to send the attachment directly to the person who is assigned that task and they can review the attachment. I can add comments. Please review terms terms and conditions on page 7 of the proposal, and let me know your thoughts, right? And I will hit send. This will go to the person assigned to that task, and they will go ahead and receive the comment once I save it. Okay, once I close it and save it. So keep this in mind. These are different options. You can add different attachment to it if there's an update about the attachment. That way you're managing all the activities related to the specific task all within one single view of that task. The biggest advantage here, you don't have to go back to your Outlook and send multiple emails to the same person. You don't have to go back to your Outlook and send a different attachment to the person to look at the latest attachment. All of it is being managed in this specific task. And every time you hit and save something, it's going to go directly to that person and he will get a notification about that specific task, right? This will make it much easier to track and the progress of these activities, and the same person can actually add notes to the specific task, which you can come and review them here, right? So this is a big advantage. Okay, so let me just show you what happens. For example, I have here a project called Network Revamp. We're trying to revamp all our network server room network rack. So we have a specific activity which we need to do. So here, for example, I have a see, this is a notification which I received directly from my Office Planner, my Microsoft Planner, and this will give me the task that I join a network revamp group, which is based on my planner, which is right here, network revamp group, and then I have the task, which has all the activities. Now you can view it directly in Outlook, or you can actually look at it and view all the activities within it, or you can actually look at all the tasks assigned under that group. The good news is it integrates directly with Outlook as well. So you can actually go and open it from your Outlook just to minimize your workflow instead of going back and forth to the actual web version of the planner, right? For me, I found it very easy to be able to use it from the planner directly because it makes it easier to manage the activities related to that specific plan or that specific project, for me to be able to view the status of activities and who is working on what. Here you have different ways of viewing your dashboard. You can do a list view, you can do a board view, which is like a sort of cards view. And then from there, you can actually go on every single one and see what's happening with that specific task. Okay. I prefer the board view because it gives me some different options for me to be able to look at different details of that specific project. Okay. So this was a very short view or walkthrough on how to use Microsoft Planner to manage your daily activities. I'll maybe do a second video on how to manage specific activities using your different departments. So if you're someone who manages different departments, I'm going to show an example on how to do that by adding different department for every single plan here. And under that different department, I'm going to add the buckets associated with that different department, and then you can manage different activities for that as well. So for example, here I have HR and finance, and I'll have finance, HR, admin, and IT. All are different sections under that department, which I can assign different tasks for each different member under that different department, and I can just follow up directly on the dashboard to see the progress and status of all these different members under that each department. The good news is on the App Store, on the Apple App Store, you can go and search for Microsoft Planner, and then you'll be able to download it directly on your mobile, and from there you will be able to see all the options to download it. See here, which is right here, right? You can download it directly on your mobile. It has an iOS and an Android version. Once you download it, you can see all your full dashboard directly on your mobile and be able to see the people assigned to every different task on your mobile just to keep track of what's going on. It's solved the problem of going back and forth into your Outlook and to sending updates, so this is a big advantage when using Microsoft Planner. Alright, if you guys like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe, and let me know if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer them in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.